Today on TH News we have many different topics to discuss with y'all, ranging from new releases and announcements, but also rumors and speculations surrounding Sony.
Please sit back, enjoy the show, and let's get into the news. Before we start into the news, guys, a quick update on the Spooktober Halloween voting results. The voting is now closed. Thank you to everyone who took part in that. And here are the results. In last place, we have The Impatient, which was the VR game with 0 votes. Joined next, we have Black Mirror and The Child's Sight with 1 vote each. After that, we have Nerve with 2 votes. In third place, we have Little Hope, which had 4 votes. In second place, Dawn of Fear with 5 votes, and in first place with a complete landslide of 11 votes, Call of Cthulhu. This means, ladies and gentlemen, that the games that have won the Spooktober votes for this year are Call of Cthulhu and Dawn of Fear. And these are the games that will be getting streamed. And unfortunately, they're both my games, so I have a lot more work to do this month. So thank you all so much for taking part in the votes, and look forward to these games coming onto the channel in the rest of Spooktober. Now on to the real news.
After months of rumors, Rockstar has finally announced that they are going to remaster the GTA Trilogy, which will feature GTA 3, GTA Vice City, and GTA San Andreas. It will include some graphic improvements and modern gameplay enhancements, while still maintaining the classic look and feel of the originals.
This leaves only one question in hand, of course, ladies and gentlemen, and that is, will GTA 4 Nico Bellic get a remaster or remake in the future? Would you want to see that happen? And also, something to keep in mind, if you haven't already picked up the individual copies of the future remade games of GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, if they aren't already off the store, they are going to be getting taken off the store very soon. So, trophy hunters out there, if you want to have these games on your list, you need to pick them up soon. Otherwise, they will be forever unobtainable for anyone who has not purchased them.
Finally, Sony has bought Bluepoint Games. Bluepoint Games is known for making some amazing remasters and remakes of some of the beloved game series out there. So they made a remake for Shadow of the Colossus and Ico. They did the Nathan Drake collection. They're mostly known currently for the Demon Souls remake. Also, they have done Metal Gear Solid HD Collection, one of our favorite franchises out there.
Now, there has been some confirmation that came straight from Bluepoint themselves, saying that their next project will be an original IP and not a remake or a remaster. So all of the rumors, speculations that are out there about potentially seeing a Silent Hill or another MGS sort of remake or remaster, these things may not be true, guys, so don't put a lot of hope in that, because they have come out and point blank said that they will be doing an original IP, which honestly, based off of the work that they've done on all those previous games Raven mentioned, I'm really excited to see what they can come up with themselves with an original idea. Only time will tell when we'll see some sort of an announcement as to when and what that will be.
For all your Tales of Arise fans out there, they announced a massive collaboration with a big anime known as Sword Art Online. This DLC will contain 3 new costumes and the Centauri trainee fight. Also, they just released an additional difficulty pack for free that you can get right now from the store.
In some exciting and interesting news, Sony is testing out a brand new feature for the PS5 called Free Game Trials. I believe that's the name at least. It's a new concept for PS5. Essentially, it's like a much longer, extended kind of renting, like demo sort of thing. So the way that works is you will be able to download your game, and for a limited amount of hours, it is different for each game. You will be able to try out the game, sort of like how you could rent games out back in the day, and see whether or not you like it and if you want to commit to it or not. This, of course, could be troublesome for trophy hunters because you're potentially going to get locked in on games that you may not like. So, trophy hunters out there, use this feature at your own discretion. They'll do a little bit of research into the games before you do anything. And at the moment, this feature is only available in the United Kingdom and Canada. So, no news on how that's going to go with the rest of the world just yet. Probably depends on how the trials go.
So far there are only 3 games confirmed. The first one is Death Stranding, that will offer you 6 hours of playtime. The second one, Sackboy: A Big Adventures, will give you 5 hours of game time. Also, Biomutant will also give you 5 hours of playtime.
Now, it's important to keep in mind that that list will probably grow as the PlayStation 5 goes through its life cycle and starts to get some more newer games on the platform. But also, at the moment, this feature has been heavily disliked by the PlayStation community, and that's due to the fact that your timer starts the second you start downloading the game. So your 6 hour time limit for Death Stranding, for instance, would start the second you start downloading. Now, this does mean that you need to take into consideration what your internet speed's like, ladies and gentlemen. If you have really poor internet, maybe don't try to avail of this service because it's really not for you. I personally completely disagree with the community on not liking this feature. Honestly, it's not Sony's fault if you've got bad internet. Like, Sony doesn't need to design everything around, like, expecting people to have really bad internet. This is a really interesting feature. I used to love renting games back in the day, and honestly, I'm gonna really make use of this feature when I have a PS5 of my own someday. So, give it a chance, guys. And once again, if you've got bad internet, maybe give this one a miss. Or use at your own risk. Now, this next set of news, ladies and gentlemen, is something that I'm personally super excited about. It's Resident Evil related news. Capcom is one of my favorite companies out there for creating the Resident Evil universe. Honestly, hearing this news brought me so much joy because it's more than well deserved, and hopefully speaks to the future of having some more potential VR elements in the Resident Evil franchise in the future.
Yes, this will make your Resi fans really happy. Resident Evil 7 has set a new milestone for the franchise. It's the first game that has sold over 10 million copies worldwide. As you guys can see on our channel, we're massive fans of Resi games, so I'm interested how this will affect the future, and I personally hope they're going to release a few more multiplayer games.
Following on from that exciting Resident Evil news, we have some very exciting news for all of you PSVR lovers out there, and for you PlayStation Plus subscription members out there.
Yes, PlayStation VR is having its 5th birthday, and because of it, we are getting 3 extra games for our Plus subscription in November. Personally, I'm hoping for Beat Saber. It's a game I'm looking forward to play, and still didn't have the chance to get it myself. I'm curious what you guys hope for, what we're getting. Let us know down in the comments. So stay tuned for some extra updates in the near future for the PS Plus.
Now onto the rumors and speculation side of the news video today, ladies and gentlemen. The first one that we have is a potential PlayStation remake being announced towards the end of this year. Irish folk singer, and I'm gonna butcher this name, Iabaha McMoha, something like that, also known as Ava, has apparently recorded an Irish language theme for a game and revealed some information that is apparently being used for a Very exciting remake of a PlayStation classic game. I have absolutely no idea what that game could be personally. There's some people who have thoughts and speculations as to what it could be. If you have any ideas of what you think it might be, please put it down in the comment section down below. But I'm sure my fellow Irish fellow would not lie about such a thing, so I'm looking forward to finding out if this is true or false, and if we will find out about a PlayStation remake coming towards the end of this year. And let's not forget, they do have Bluepoint Studios, so maybe it's a second thing that they're working alongside with their original IP.
As for our last rumor, it's being said we're getting a special event surrounding PlayStation somewhere in December.
Yeah, so the trademark PlayStation Experience was purchased by Sony a number of years ago. And there used to be an event called PlayStation Experience that used to be held annually towards the end of the year. It was also known as PSX, but the last year we seen that was in 2018. Now there have been some there's been some leaks and some information on the interwebs that indicates that we may be seeing something called PlayStation Experience in December of this year. Now, this could be the return of the PSX event, or it could be something completely different. Now, the interesting thing is the last three announcements we've made all sort of maybe add a little bit of ammunition to this. We spoke about the PlayStation remake that was supposed to drop sometime or be announced sometime towards the end of this year. And also how PSVR is getting those new games, not the new games, the additional games in PS Plus in November. In that leaked information, there was mention of potentially hearing about the new generation of PSVR headset. So maybe all three of these events are linked in some way, and maybe this rumor is not actually a rumor, and we may actually see PlayStation Experience event in December of 2021. If it does happen, ladies and gentlemen, what would you like to see happen at that event? Let us know in the comment section down below.
Well, guys, that's all we have for you today. What is something you guys are looking forward to? Is it maybe that GTA Trilogy that's coming out? Or what are your thoughts about the remake? What game is it going to be? Let us know down in the comments.
As always, guys, thank you very much once again from both of us for tuning in to TH News. We hope to see you next time, and as always, keep on gaming, keep on hunting, and we will see you next time.
Peace.
Hey, it's me again. If you like what you see and you want to see more of it, just hit that big red button down there and don't forget to like and comment. See you on the next one. Peace.